Hello, welcome back to some Bannerlord. Late at night tonight. It's not that late, but a little later. Let's see. So, we are nearing the end of this playthrough. We have about 1.5 factions left to wipe off the map. Not that any of the other factions have left the map. They are all still here running around. I'm going to take a little look. If it'll load, let's see. Like, they still exist, and they have little parties running around. I say that, but they keep making a comeback. Like, both the Northern and Southern Empire just recently made, like, their third comeback where they took a castle. And I can't make anyone go take it back, so I had to stop what I'm doing and go wherever they are and take it back myself. So, it's a bit annoying. It's like, these guys are all kind of the same. They're very weak. We have a lot of Botanians and Vlandians in our prisoners, though. So, let's see. 55 prisoners. Okay, that's pretty good. They probably won't be able to put together that much of an army with that many prisoners. But unfortunately, they can always swap out their mercenaries, like get different mercenaries that we haven't captured, and still have parties. Listen, so the campaign is done soon. Well, I wouldn't say that, because I've been very pokey about getting through this campaign, because I just keep not feeling quite like able to actually sit down for, like, you know, 2 hours at a time and do it. But I want to finish this, and hopefully by the time we finish, it will be closer to a good update. But I think they said today, right, and he said probably not before May 15th or May 14th, which I had to look it up because I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm like, why do they care about Mother's Day, right? I mean, that's fine. You know, like, nothing's wrong with Mother's Day, but why would they want to make a update for Mother's Day? But I guess that's they have the presidential election in Turkey or something like that. Their equivalent of that. I didn't look too deeply into it, but it's something like that. It's an election for Turkey on the 14th. So that's why they said that. But they said probably not. Listen, he made it sound like they would do a hotfix first. Well, a hotfix. I'll take a hotfix. I'll take a hotfix any day of the week, and with so many fixes that we need, we could use one every day of the week, and then we would get rid of some of the more persistent bugs that way. But yeah, it's probably not a big update in the near future. But maybe we'll put together some good mods or something after this. I'm also interested in Age of Wonders 4. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it or not, but I'm interested in it. Let's see. Do I have a Wanderer that I can kick out into the... No. So I'm in like... This is like the Scorched Earth part of the campaign now, where instead of going to like look for more Wanderers all the time, I just want to knock all these stuff out. I don't care who gets it anymore. Because we have so many clans now. It'll take a long time to keep finding more Wanderers unless we're just passing through anyways. So like there might be one in here, and if there is, we'll give them this. And so on and so forth as we go down here, but we're not going to go out of our way. We're just going to go the nearest what did I say? Nearest... It's not the nearest faction. Nearest fief, and just knock it out. Because we have so much. Merle, yes, we do have an election for president of Turkey. You're right. I am surprised you're not. No, I had to look it up because, like I said, you know, someone asked the developer, do you think you could make an update before the 14th of May? That would be good. That would make people feel really good. They said something like that. And the developer said, yeah, I think that would be a good idea, but I don't think we're going to be able to make a big update. And so I had to look it up because, you know, because I felt like that's Mother's Day, and that didn't, you know, I'm like, really? Why? That's kind of weird. And I had to Google it, and I saw that it's presidential election, so that makes more sense. Although, let's say someone told me one time that my name, that Ananda, sounds like the Turkish word for your mother, and that it's like it comes up in like insults, like yo mama insults, and that they thought that was funny. I didn't know that. My name isn't Turkish, but that's pretty funny though. Or not. Some cultures that's not funny. That's like a huge insult. But to Western people, it's just kind of a silly insult. Let's see. Let's see. We'll see here. I've done a lot of sieges. Okay, but once you get to like the midpoint of the game, it's like almost all sieges. Let's see. It still does this, and I still don't know why every single siege I adjust these sliders so that they're 50-50 or more. Let's see, maybe I need to lock them all. Maybe if I lock them all, it'll be the same next time. I don't know if that's the truth, but I want half and half in each side. So like you go there. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. Okay, 2 go right here. 1 right here. The ladder up. 4. I feel like game feels a little more jumpy to me today. Meryl, haha, I didn't realize that before. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but someone told me that, and I thought, you know, that's kind of funny. Let's see. Okay. 3. Put that ladder up too. Why are there cons guards over here in 3? Put the ladder up. Let's see. Well, are you in group 3? Okay, they're just standing here. That's okay. They can stand there as long as they're not in the shield wall. Because they don't have shields. So if you put them in the shield wall, they just get really close to the... Okay. Put the ladder up. At least that's the nice thing about the cataphracts. It almost doesn't matter that they don't put their shields up. Like, we could probably just leave them like this, and they probably won't get killed by the normal archers. Let's see. 300. We'll let the archers soften them up. See, if I would've remembered, depending on what banner this is, we could have maybe just taken it off so we don't have a dude standing out here with it for no reason. I think it might be the range damage reduction one though. That one's okay. That one's okay for a siege. Let's see. I want to get off the horse because I think we're capped out on riding, but not on athletics. Not that at this point of the game we need to get a bunch of athletics or anything, but we at least can build something. Let's see here. Still over 200. Alright, that looks kind of clear though. It looks kind of clear like they cleared them off. Let's see, we'll take a peek. We'll take a peek and see if they can get up here cleanly. Let's see. Don't shoot me. Don't you shoot me while I'm up here. Don't you do it. You shoot one of the other 200 people here. You shoot me. That's not right. Gonna just hit me like that? Let's see. Where? Come on, let me shoot you. Magic shields. Okay. I guess that wall's blocking him too. Let's see. There's no shield in front of that dude. Come on. That's dumb. There we go. So. Amen. Have you ever tried starting a war with factions in the early game to get renown and charge for peace to speedrun the game to some extent? Starting a war with factions in the game, get renown, and charge for peace to speedrun the game. Let's see. Merle, do you use infantry in your army? I only accidentally, like only. Let's see. Oh, speaking of which, you guys can come up now. I'm going down. Can I jump down? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. You guys go up now. Let's see. So like the way we are right now, we have all this heavy cavalry with us, and we've picked up this. All of this came from prisoners over the course of the game. Like most of these are cataphracts. Anything that's a heavy horseman or higher, I keep it and I try to recruit it. And eventually you end up with this where we have like 200 of them. And so for sieges, there are infantry, and they're tier 6. So they have the highest survivability, like because infantry only goes up to tier 5. But they're tier 6, so they have, like these ones have more armor. I'm pretty sure the elite cataphract has the most armor that they can have. I could be wrong though. I don't know that for certain. I haven't checked in a while, but they also get the highest multiplier for medicine. Let's see. So, like, I'm not going to recruit infantry to use in battle, but I will pick it up to put in garrisons. So a lot of times I'll have infantry and archers in my army, but they're not for doing battle. Like I primarily first I want horse archers, and then I'll take the heavy cavalry too, because you can use them. You can basically, like, if you had even more horse archers, you could use them instead of these guys. Like, you could just use just range for this, but because we can get these, we'll take them, and we can make good use of them in battle too. But basically I use the cavalry kind of like crowd control, so that I can keep the enemy kind of in the center and put the horse archers on the sides, and that works pretty good. Let's see, we're at 16. Amen. I have tried this, and they can pay a lot for peace if you fight them early, if you target rich clans. So you mean you start... I guess I haven't tried that. I know in some versions, like, hey, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way. The siege is the other way. The fight is over here. Go on. Okay. Well, that was not how I expected the battle to end. I mean, stuck in that guy's butt. We lost 4 of them. That's surprising. Okay. I'm trying to think. I know in some early versions of the game, I would take a fief and then I would go make peace. Now, do you mean when you're a lone clan? Like you barter for peace? Because I know in some early versions of the game I would do that. And yeah, sometimes they would pay you for peace, and you could get a lot out of them doing that, and you could just keep doing it. But they were supposed to change it so that, like, if you attack them again, the price, like the multiplier for like what they would want for peace would go up so much. It would go up to make it like unreasonable. Like, let's say the first time you did it, they would give you some money for it. But then if you attack them again and do it, now they're going to want like 200k. And then if you do it a third time, then they're going to want like 500k. It's supposed to be like this. But I don't know. I haven't tried it in a long time though, because I stopped doing that once they supposedly fixed it. Let's see. Once they supposedly fixed it, I stopped doing that. So I haven't tried that for a long time. Hey. Hey. How did you shoot me? I'm all the way over here. I'm having a conversation and a guy shot me. A little levy crossbowman shot me. I mean, I think it depends on their strength. I think you're right. I think they messed it up because, like, I haven't tried to do it intentionally, but I have noticed. Oh, they just knocked me out. They didn't kill me though. Like, there's been a couple times where I did make peace when I was just a clan, and it didn't seem like they charged as much as I thought they should. So I think that maybe they messed it up again. So maybe they're not greatly increasing the price. Listen, I just stuck with quests, perks, tournaments. Clan tier 4, just over 200 days is good. What I do is, like, for our normal playthrough, let's see, we got one person left. I hope people can't get stuck in the keep battle. I don't think they can though. Let's see. What I do, I just start attacking like I look for the embers of the flame, and that will like give me a big jump start because they're easy to kill. And what I'll do, like if they have other units that are hard to fight, I will just try to attack them when they're fighting looters, or not attack them, but aid them when they're fighting the looters, and just kill off all of their good units with friendly fire after the battle. And then after the battle ends and they don't have them anymore, it will, well, they won't have them anymore. They kill whatever would be hard for me to kill normally, and then I attack them and just kill them as a horse archer, because normal embers of the flame and, like, you know, low tier stuff you can just kill because they can't do anything to you. They don't have shields and they don't have throwing weapons. You do that and that gives you some money. You get a big chunk of renown, and you do that a couple times, and then usually you're rank 1 and you can become a merc. And I just get a chunk of money, then I build up my party. Then I start hunting lords. And then at rank 2, usually I become a vassal just so I can start using a second party, so that you have it ready to go when you get to rank 4. You can do it on your own too, but you just, I mean, it's not a big deal, I don't think. Like, if you don't join a faction and you just keep merking. Let's see. Less than I'm sure it would if you can get a group good enough. Let's see, amen. If a faction is fighting civil wars, they pay high for peace. That's true. Yeah, I think it does affect their likeliness to want to pay you for peace, at least the first time, which I think one thing you could do, though, if you wanted to do that, I think if you attacked a different faction, it wouldn't penalize you. So, like, if you attack one faction that's in civil wars and then ask them for peace and they give you a bunch of money, and then you went and did that to another faction, I think you could do it again and you wouldn't get penalized for attacking them because it's a different faction. I think it's just per faction. But, and it might be completely messed up. Oh, see, someone's already sieging that. I keep thinking we're almost safe, but we're never safe. Let's see, anyone in here? Iami of the Wastes.
Wine here tastes like piss.
Oh, well, you should have smelled it first. And if it smelled like piss, then you don't taste it. That's the rule. Let's see. I have anything to 1. Okay. Let's see here. So we have enough money. We can start getting stuff like this. Listen, I plan to be a vassal at day 250, then my own kingdom by day 350. I do it. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I could look back and see exactly how fast it progresses, but it's usually oh, the prisoners. I'll show you that in a second here.
I'm yours to command.
For the first thing I want to do, I want to get rid of all of the regular prisoners here. I want them to just go in the prison and get me influence. Yeah, it's a lot of lords. Let's take a look, though. There's been a glitch where they're not even that valuable, though. Or for some reason, look at this. Look at this. This guy, they're only going to pay me $396 for this guy. Let's see. $219 for this guy. Let's see. It's you, 200. Like, this is definitely a bug. And I know this has been brought up before. Okay, so this guy, this is a normal price. These are normal prices. So I wonder if maybe it's capped on how much money they have, or if they get some kind of, like, I don't know. But there's definitely either a bug or a weird change where for a lot of these lords, they'll only give you like a small fraction of what they should be worth. But it's my World Conquest speedrun stream I'm doing. So Eamon, there is an old video of a speedrun of Warband that took a map in 9 hours. Another video that explains how to run a kingdom. I'm thinking it's still possible to apply that video to Bannerlord. I think there's a few ways, like if you want to finish the map faster. Let's see. One way is if you can like min-max the way to like make a ridiculous amount of money, which might include doing exploits to get like a lot of money. And then you just buy all the clans basically. You know, if you have enough money, you can persuade most of them. Other way is to execute them all. And also, if you create one clan party and keep giving them the centermost fief before you execute the last of a faction, then your faction will be able to inherit it. It won't work if you don't have a vassal, and the vassal has to have a fief that's like kind of towards the center of their area. But that's a way to kind of clear the map faster. Other ways are like kind of a combination of that, but also using like auto calculation, which might be bugged now. I've had people say that it was bugged and they can't. Someone was saying that it's like, it seems like the power of tiers doesn't matter anymore in auto calculation. I don't know personally if that's true or not, but you know, it could be. Let's see. I want all this. You can have these. These are what you can have. It's not much, but it's what you get. We're in the scorched earth part of the game now. Where are you? Come here. I am of the wastes. You get a castle.
Your Highness.
Listen, High Clan did it back in the day when smithing was OP and everything. As the price was still at 225, and I think in 7 hours. Let's see. I wish to reward you. I'll give you this castle. Yes, the one that we can give you. Near the I am's wine tasters. Let's see. There you go. You can make sure all the wine tastes okay now. Over the limit. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, not you. I don't want you. I want the guy with high medicine. He doesn't have as much medicine as me, but he has a lot. You take this stuff so it doesn't get killed. Okay. Anyways, to answer the question about the prisoners, though, we have keen sight and mounted patrols on our own character here. So this stacks with mounted patrols, so they have 0 escape chance when they're in our party. And we don't really retain any fiefs anyways, so like we don't have a place where we can put them. Anyways, let's see. Let's go over here. I noticed the AI is pretty fast at taking stuff in this version. At least when it's my stuff. Let's see. Come here. Let's see. And you gotta double check this. There's some bug where sometimes when they're attacking a thief and you attack them, it'll put you on their side and actually make you fight your own people, which is obviously a bug, but you have to be careful. Lesser Scholar did around the same price. Used exploit, a legit Bannerlord difficulty with no exploits. My data could be done in under 12 hours. I don't know. I kind of think I don't know. I don't think it's really a speed running kind of game. Like, I think it's more interesting to just play well, and then you can say like, you know, it takes this amount of days to do it. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay, 3, 4, and 5 come with me. Everybody else, you know, you come too. You don't come with me though. Go right up here. We'll put you to use anyways. See, I have just a little bit of infantry and archers, and these are just people we're saving to put in garrisons. So we can use them. They have a use though. We'll keep them close. Okay, 3 go in front. Go like right there. 4 over there. 5 over here. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me while I'm moving my troops around. 3, put your shields up. Oh, a whole 13 cavalry. Listen, I speed run it, but in game days. Yeah, I think that's a way to look at it. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying. It's like you play the best you can, and then you can kind of look at how many game days it took to clear the map and kind of gauge that as like, well, are you faster or slower than before, and why? You know, like are certain parts of the game taking longer now? Did something change? You know, all that kind of stuff. And like there have been significant changes. I think for one thing, some of the changes that made perks that weren't working suddenly work. That shortened the gameplay time for me a lot. Like it used to be, it would take me about like the full 18 years to actually clear the map. Like we would actually have kids grow up right before I was about done taking the map. And now we clear the map, they're like 6 or 7. So it's like half as, like at the most, it's like half as much now. Okay, 3. Go over there. Go straight through these. 1, you move up here. 2, you move up here too. You go get them. And see, they want to go after this cavalry. So they'll chase them. They'll try to chase them over there. Okay, charge. Mop up these few guys. Okay, 3. Advance. Let's see. Listen, no one has beat my 300 trade in 9 days yet. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't done trading in this game other than like a little bit. I've tried it a little bit. I don't think it doesn't feel rewarding to do it. And then it feels like you lose the ability to actually do it once you get going in the game. So it feels like I mean, I guess you could plan your character out like what perks you want and just do it until you get those perks. But like you can't just keep building it up throughout the whole game because like okay, just for instance, like right now if I said, "Oh, I want to buy all this stuff at Pencanak and take it to get more trade skill." All kinds of stuff would happen while I was doing that. So it doesn't fit in with the bigger scheme of the game. Let's see. Okay, go. Darn it. You know what? Owner Sargot, it's for me. Yeah, give it to me. We have too many prisoners. We have to shove them in someone else's prisoners so we don't get dinged for being over capacity. We could also just throw them out too, but I think we're fine. Listen, I always did it, but after 6 months of testing for World Conquest, it was getting 125 that held me up. So I'm skipping it for my World Conquest ones. Probably yes, my gameplay went much better when I didn't try trading. It used to be good for just getting some cash if you just went down and bought the good horses and took them to the towns where they don't have enough horses. You could just do that. Like you just do it once and it wasn't a big deal. Like if you do it once at the beginning of the game, you start your game, you go down here, you do whatever you want to on the way, you do tournaments, you fight looters, you know, whatever you're doing. You would go down here, you would buy the horses, you know, you get some money on the way, you buy what you can, you keep doing stuff on the way back, you come up here, sell them where you need them, you get a bunch of money, and then you were good to go. You could go make your party and do other stuff. You just need like a nest egg to get started. But then they changed how the horses are distributed, and now every place has a lot of horses, and it just doesn't work anymore. You could still do it, but it's not. It doesn't feel like like a horse run anymore. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's check this town. See if there's another wanderer there. I said I wasn't going to, but yeah, there's none there. There's none there. Give me those, though. Let's dump some stuff, too. Let's see. A collection of weapons we're not going to use. Only 22. Okay. We're not so rich that we can't sell stuff. There you go. But yeah, anyways, I want to play it the way I enjoy playing it and play it as well as I can. And then kind of just pay attention to like, well, is it faster or slower than the last one and why, you know? But so like doing specific things just to try to like clear the map faster, if it's not enjoyable, you know, I don't want to do it because it is, I don't know, like there's ways you can use auto calc just so you're not actually having to fight the battles. But you have to be more particular. Like you can't progress the way I do using AutoCalc. Obviously, like this only works because you're using like superior troops at every point in the game. Like even when you have a really small party, they have to be really powerful, or you have to just solo stuff. Okay, so locking the stuff in the previous siege didn't help me out. I still have lopsided groups here. Okay. Let's see. There's a 269. Go like right here. Go right there. Spread out. Or you go over here. You spread out too. And you guys see, I don't know why. This is something that I don't like about cataphracts. They like to run with their spears out like that. Okay, guys, I like the enthusiasm, but you need to use both ladders. Everyone going up one ladder, not a good idea. Okay, the other side did it though. They put up both ladders and they're doing it. Okay. I'm just gonna let them go in. I don't think this, let's see. Listen, by day 150, I was a merc with 100 cons cards. Dominating, so by 200 I was just short of clan tier 4. I do it pretty fast getting to clan rank 4. Here's one thing. Okay, so in the versions, I'm not sure if it's since 1.1. It might have been earlier than this, but okay, 3. You go up now too. You go up now too. Sorry, I forgot to tell you to go up. Apparently it's fine though. Looks like they're doing just fine with just group 1 going up. If you want to just get to clan rank 4 as fast as possible, the best thing you can do is to go siege things, because they changed how much renown you get from stuff. Like before it was capped. You would just get like 40 renown, 50 renown for doing a siege, and that was okay. But now it isn't capped anymore, so you can get like 100 renown for doing a big siege battle. So that's what you want to do now, is you become, you know, you join at rank 2. I mean, technically you don't have to. You could do it by yourself too. It would just take longer to build a camp. You know, you'd have to deal with more oversized armies and stuff like that. You could do the same thing and not be a vassal. But either way, go siege something. You don't care about keeping it or taking it or anything else. You just want to do the siege so that you get a bunch of renown. Then you just go to the next one and you do it. And that will get you from 2 to 4 pretty fast just doing that. Like that's what I did. I think that's what I did in this playthrough, and definitely the one before this, that's what we did to jump from like 2 to 4 really fast. Listen, my 100 cons cards took on a huge army and I got 142 renown. Yeah, that's good too, because that's one like, I don't know what version it is, but that will give you, like, that's the thing. It's like there's no limit to how much renown you get when you take down larger parties or sieges. But the thing about the siege is you can find some large armies or they might find you. Like if you're doing a siege, they might come get you while you're doing the siege. But actually looking for them, you may or may not find them. But you know where their fiefs are. So you just, no bullshit. You just, okay, we're going to here. We're sieging it. Armies show up, good. Armies don't show up, that's fine. We take the thing, we pull all our stuff out of the garrison. Actually, I guess you can't do that if you're a vassal. If you're a vassal, what you want to do is put everything in your own party before you actually do the siege, so that you don't have them throwing stuff in a garrison. Then you leave and then just put it back in their parties. And then you go do the next siege, and so on and so forth. And you can get to rank 4 pretty fast. I could look and see about what day it was when we got to rank 4 this time. Let's see. Oh. We're all saying cons cards this time. I like to show off how good the cons cards are. Let's see. You guys can fire it. Well, just because I still, even after like 3 years of this, people will insist that like the cons card isn't good fighting on foot. Like they're not good in close quarters. All the glaive gets stuck on the wall. And that, that makes sense. Like in imagination land. But in the actual game, they just kill everything anyways. And like they don't get stuck on the wall. It doesn't matter. They're still perfectly fine. See, I don't like all these archers around here though. I'm gonna hide under here. Listen, I am trying to finish my world conquest in under 1,300 days. Oh, you can do it. You can do that. I can do it. I forget exactly. I want to say. I kind of want to say it's less than 600 is how I've done it in the past couple too. I can look later. I can let you know if you want. But yeah, you can definitely do that. Let's aim it in warband. You can take a castle on day 1 if 2 factions are at war and the castle is undermanned. They can. Oh yeah. No, you can't do that in Bannerlord. Although you could potentially take something very quickly in Bannerlord, but you can't do the same thing you can do in Warband. Because yeah, in Warband, they will surrender. It is possible for the garrison to just surrender to you. So it is possible for them, and it depends on your settings. You have to have a low campaign settings in Warband. Have low campaign settings, and I'm not sure if combat difficulty matters. I think it's the campaign AI, because what that will do is they just don't get as many good free troops. So you can find a castle sometimes that's already undermanned, and I forget. There's a way, I forget, because I've seen someone do it. We probably watched the same thing. I'm guessing that we have watched the same video where somebody was just showing how they were speed running getting a castle, and they just did it like super quick. And I know they said that they had to start like a bunch of different games to try to do that, to get it done so quickly. But it won't work if you have the campaign difficulty up, because then all the garrisons have much better troops. So no matter what, they're going to have like way more power than you, and they're not going to surrender. And obviously in Bannerlord, they won't surrender, but it is possible to wipe out their garrison with a very small party early on. But I think combat difficulty is how good the AI fights. Well, what I mean in like a warband is like the difficulty settings for how much damage you take. I don't think the AI like cares or knows about that for anything else but that. But you're right, yeah, it's like how good they fight. Yeah, I think it's only the campaign difficulty that will affect whether or not they'll be able to surrender. I don't think the AI knows if you turn the difficulty down. But that might have been. I feel like he did have the difficulty down, but I don't know if that affected that part of the run. I think it might have just been so that he could get through certain things faster with the combat, the damage down. So he doesn't have his troops getting knocked out doing something else. I forget. This has been a while since I watched that video, but I'm pretty sure we probably saw the same thing. Let's see, we'll pillage. And I turn all this stuff off. I'm pretty sure the AI just turns it all back on once we give it to someone, though. This is just my little routine here. Put all the prisoners in her party. Not all of them, just the regular prisoners here. And then she can shove them in the dungeon even if it's full. And I get influence. Which is important because they can vote for all kinds of dumb stuff whenever they feel like it. And I have to blow a bunch of it. Let's see. Give me this stuff. No more. Oh, well, you can have these. You can have this stuff. I'm being kind of stingy here. We're being really stingy. But I'm betting on us thinning out the Vlandians enough that we can get away with it. And another thing is that quality of prisoners and ransom bookers goes up if you do this early game. Do you mean then there's taking villagers, prisoners to... Are you mean in Bannerlord or in Warband? In Bannerlord, the way you can take a thief really early is you just... I think realistically you want to be at least rank 1 so you can make a slightly larger party. You don't like 20 probably isn't really going to help you very much. But you siege the thief and then probably they sally out. And then if you have horse archers, even weaker horse archers, and you're really patient, if you're really patient, you can kill their whole garrison. Some garrisons might be more difficult for you to deal with than others, but if you're really patient, you can do it. Because if you just kite and retreat, even with like 40 units, you can wear down their force and kill it all. And you can kill a lot of it by yourself too if you're a horse archer. And you have to be determined though, and you probably wouldn't. It wouldn't be a great idea to do it on Iron Man because you could get knocked out. You could mess up too. You could move your troops wrong and they could all get killed immediately. Not immediately, but listen, there's a video of someone taking Rivisheg in 4 minutes. In Warband or... Wait, do we have Rivisheg in Bannerlord? Well, I'm looking in the wrong place. No, we have Varsheg. We don't have... Okay. So in Warband... It's weird. It's kind of weird that we don't have most of the Warband stuff on the Bannerlord map. Let's see... See, I said I didn't want to go looking for wanderers, but now I want them though, because I'm looking at this and it's like I want maximum parties running around here. We'll go look. We'll go shopping here in Warband. Yeah, I think I've seen that one too. Let's see. For me though, it ruins it if they turn the difficulty down and stuff. Like it's like, okay, well, let's see. I mean, that's cool and all, but let's see. Do I want to go all the way over here to look for more guys? I don't really want to. Okay, we'll go down here. You give it to me. This guy wants it. He just got his first fief, and he's already on the ballot for a new one. I've got these. Okay. Listen, it's a prequel. Quite a bit happens from Bannerlord to Warband. Not in this playthrough, it doesn't. Oh, see? They made an army. Someone was trying to tell me that they won't make armies because they don't have enough money anymore. And I told them, you're very lucky if that's how it goes in your game, that you just take their land and they don't make any more armies. Because to me, they keep making armies and they will come from all over the world to take your whatever fief you didn't put enough stuff in. Or whatever has the least stuff, because they actually don't need that much power to take something. Let's see. But you never know. That could be how it played out in that person's game. There's nothing I can say about that, you know. If that's how it went in his game, that's how it goes. But my suspicion is that maybe not that much time has passed in his game, so he just hasn't seen that they will manage to get an army together and go bother your guys. Let's see. Go on. Hey. I'm stuck. Here. Go put the ladder up. And let me out of here. Put the ladder up and let me out of here. Look at this. We're gonna get knocked out. I'm gonna get knocked out. Stuck in the corner. Yeah, let me out. Let's see, a 1. Well, group one did what they were supposed to do. Kind of. Let's see. I'm having a hard time turning. I think I'm wearing out one of my keys on the keyboard because sometimes I go to turn and it just doesn't. Let's see. 2, you get closer. You're not punishing these guys enough. 1, put your shields up. Put your shields up. 3, you 2, put your shields up. Let's see. 1 has 185. 3, wow, we have a lot. We have a lot of cavalry now. We'll help. We'll go up here. We'll help a whole bunch. Like, I don't know. Like, it's cool when people do speedruns and they use like an exploit or mini exploits or, you know, glitches and stuff like that. Like, it's cool as an exposition. Like, just that they got it done so fast. But it's not fun to play. Like, that's not... Like, if I play, like, a normal game, like an RPG, like, if I play, like, Dark Souls, I want to actually, like, finish the game normally. I don't want to, like, sequence break and, like, try to, like, oh, I only had to do 2 of the bosses. You know, it's just... But... Like, they'll play the game well, but kind of play it in a more normal way. Let's see. Oh, it still makes me mad. We have so much stuff and I still don't want them to get killed. It's probably because they're in someone else's party though, and not mine, so they do not have the medicine. We're sending you guys this time. Let's see, Horse Raider. Are you tier 5? It's mean to send the lower tier ones though. Let's see. You guys go in there. We've got room for 3 more. Which one are you? Let's see. Okay, you guys are tier 6. Who else? Who else gets to go? Okay, we'll send... Oh, these are the tier 5 ones. Get out. You guys go do this. You do it this time. They're all singing. I used that speedrun principle to hey, I'm reading. Why are you shooting me? The AI is only good when it's gonna make you mad. Any other time, it's dumb. Let's see. Hey man, I use that speedrun principle to help me beat Warband. It took me 2 years off and on playing. Speedruns can be a way to learn a game to help with a normal game. I feel like there's things in Warband that are very helpful that almost nobody does. And like one thing that I think is really good, you make a female character so you can min-max your character. You can have high intelligence right away. And when you get books, you can cap out a bunch of skills that otherwise it takes you like the entire game to build up on a companion. But if you do it on your own character in Warband, you can have max medicine, max wound treatment, max engineering. What's the other one? Let's see, there's wound treatment, not first aid. I don't like to use first aid in Warband. At least, you know, not on the main character. I want surgery, wound treatment, engineering, and I don't remember what it is. There's several intelligence skills that you can cap out really quickly, and then for the whole rest of the game, you have this big advantage because there's no armies in Warband. You're primarily just using your own party, so all of your troops have this very high survival rate. Let's see, why do we have to show? Oh, we have to show mercy. Scouting. No, in Warband I don't do scouting, but scouting would be good to do. The reason I don't do it in Warband is because you can't get 10 scouting because there's no scouting book. Let's see. Yeah, there's no scouting book. So like you would have to actually give yourself 30 intelligence to be able to have max scouting on your character. You could do it though. You could do that and that would be fine. I think what I do is I guess I really fixated on the idea of like really taking advantage of like the book situation in Warband. So what I do is I give the character 26 intelligence. Then you read the book to get +1 intelligence. So then you have 27 intelligence, which is enough for you to get up to 9 in several of the skills. And then you carry the book, like the wound treatment book, the surgery book, I think the engineering book actually will just permanently give you 1 engineering. I might be wrong though. But you do that, and then you have the 10 on your character, so you get the full bonus. You have 14 surgery, 14 medicine, 14 engineering. I think I might have just done trainer, might have been the other one I did. Just do that, and then I put the other points just into like strength so that I can have power draw really high. Not right away though. That's the thing is like in Warband you have like so many levels that are easy to get. So you can do like one thing like that, get those capped out early and it's really easy. But then after that, no, not persuasion. Persuasion is not very useful. Let's see. Actually, I think persuasion is a charisma skill too. It might not be though. I don't remember. I think in Warband persuasion is charisma, but then in some mods they change it to intelligence, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Inventory management. No, because there's no book for inventory management. It's not tactics. I think it's just trainer. I think I do trainer. I have a picture somewhere. I have like scrapbooks of all my characters. Of like, you know, look what I did. It's really dumb, but it's funny. I think I do wound treatment, surgery, engineering, and trainer. I usually will put like a couple points into inventory management, but Not that much. I don't go crazy on inventory management. Let's see. What am I doing here? Oh. I'll do this. You guys, you have 4 loyalty. I think it's time for festivals and games. What do you think? 4 loyalty. Should we try to build a fairgrounds or have a festival? I think we need a festival. Let's see. Question. I used persuasion in my trap games. I brought Bannerlord. I get a ton of max tier in my prison and I persuade them to join. I don't know what you mean by your trap games. Get a ton of max tier in my. Oh, okay. The thing is, though, is then you need prisoner in Warband. You need prisoner management to, yeah. Trainer's really strong in Warband. Thing is, in Warband though, you need prisoner management to have prisoners. So I just don't take it because, well, because I min-max really hard in Warband. Let's see. And to me, prisoner management just isn't that good in Warband because it's basically it's just money, and anything that is just money ends up being very the bot hero. Okay, I'm sure this guy's name is supposed to be like both the row noble. Okay, he's 24. He's probably been in the game this whole time. Then it seems like that's too old for a baby, but. When I look at that, I'm seeing bot hero. That's okay. You go in my prisoners though, mister. Let's see. Alright, go ahead in there. Did I throw someone else in there? Let me see. But oh yeah, anything that will just give you money. And this is also true in Bannerlord too. It ends up being unneeded because once you have enough money, you have enough money. And there's not usually, and this is true in both games, there's not really anything you can do with more money to give yourself an advantage. There's just not, you either have enough or you don't. So doing something a little differently to have enough early pays off in the end rather than taking skills that are related to money that you don't need later. Whereas like having max medicine will always be, you will always have troops getting shot in the face and stuff like that. Like that will always be good. Question, I own a village close to my town. They go after the village. I capture everyone manhunters. I bring the max tiers to my dungeon and sell the rest. Every 26 hours, I use persuasion to get troops. I think it's 36 hours. That's it. Okay, so that's a warband. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's really easy to make good troops in warband though, especially like if you get trainer high, you can almost like become like a factory for making troops. Like I would make Wadian Knights, and then I would also make Malamukes once I had a garrison and I could like do weird stuff like that. Let's see, garrison. And the reason I would do that is so that, like, say you take your stack of Swadian Knights and you go beat up an army. A bunch of them get wounded. And you want to hurry and go throw them in your garrison, and then you take out a stack of Malamukes instead, because, I forget exactly how it works. But there was some reason. There was some reason why it was beneficial to have, like, different stacks of similar troops. Let's say I just used elephants. Oh, you're playing on Flores. You're playing on the Flores mod. If you're on Flores or Flores base mods, you can use manhunters, and they'll give you prisoner management passively just for having a certain amount of manhunters in your party. So that's you can do that in florist-based mods, but in the base game, that's not the case. You have to have the point on your own character, or you can't take any prisoners, except for nobles. You can always take noble prisoners. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, I gotta give him troops is what I'm trying to do here. It's interesting. Niacin is lower on the list than the elite cataphracts. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's interesting. There we go. Okay. Should save. I can't remember the last time I saved. Pleasant Flourish for the win. Flourish is fun. Let's see. I know I don't know if it's every version of Flourish, but at least some of them have the companion control switch. Hey. Okay, this Lied is old enough to play independently with other children of the estate. You were particularly struck by his... I don't care, I'm a deadbeat parent. The nanny can do this. I don't care about this. He has 2 control. He has 1 endurance. That will give you... Okay, you don't need to have engineering. You can, throwing... Control is good. Throwing is stupid. Athletics... It'd be okay for you to have athletics. Be okay. Weights chart, no. A cunning would be okay, but you don't need roguery. Leadership and social, I guess so. I guess that's a good choice. All right. Caring for our horses. Riding. Okay, we'll see. What does that give us? That gives him another social. That's okay. If he's a 2nd gen, he can have soch. Look here. This little party is going to take this castle, and they'll do it too. Wait, what? No, I clicked the wrong thing. Assault the siege camp. It makes me mad that I can accidentally press something like that. And it's a big difference. Like breaking in the fief will kill some of my troops. Doing this will probably not kill any of my troops. Unfortunately, they're just going to defend. So it's really hard to actually move everyone across the bridge in an organized way. 1, go over there. 2, go over there. 3, 4, and 5, come with me. You're going to kind of get like backed up here. Let's see, what do you have? Horse archers. Let's see. The super effective horse archers. Ride up and not shoot at me. And then go somewhere else. Okay. Very good. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just gonna ignore them and keep going over here. Got everyone come across the bridge. Let's see. Right, 5. Go over here. 4. Go over there. Actually, go more like right there. 3 right here. Let's see. Where did 5 end up? Did I actually put them where I wanted? Let me see. 5? Oh, they did not get over here yet. Okay. Actually, you don't need to go that far away. Go right there. Go right there. 3 shields. Who did that? Who killed my cataphract? The Khans Guard did that? Well, what do I expect? Come here. Come here, you shit. It's my Khans Guard now. Okay, put your shields up. See, I forgot that this was only 150. Because it's an army for some reason, I thought it was a lot more. I thought it was like 500, but it's not. Come on, knock these guys over. Infantry, you can charge. You can charge. Infantry? Oh, okay, they're charging slowly. I see. Let me tab out for a second. I mean, too bad Warband requires mods like that. At least to be fun. Almost feels like Bannerlord is that way. I think Warband is pretty good without mods. I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Like, it's hard. Like, the only thing that stands out in Warband, like going back after Bannerlord, is how long the, like, each part of the game lasts. But that's not necessarily bad, and like a lot of people complain about that in Bannerlord, that it feels like you very quickly progress, you know, to being a vassal. Like almost, you know, it feels like it's almost immediately, oh, you have a bunch of fiefs and you're a vassal, and then it's almost immediately time where you can be a ruler. Let's see, okay. Not you. Get out of my face. You. Let me see. A lot of people will say that it seems like it happens too fast. Oh, doing 2 Khans Guards. Okay, heavy lancers. You definitely want the Khans Guard and friends, just because they're hard to get over here. Let me see how my stack of banner knights is coming. Oh, 10. 10 ready to recruit. Okay, give them to me. Thank you. So we don't need those because we have plenty of cavalry to keep recruiting from one stack. And we also have too many troops. Let's see. Look at all this stuff we got. Okay. That's someone's party though. That's like our own faction stuff coming back to us. You have too many now? Okay, okay. We will figure this out. Come here. Give me, oh, I don't want those. Let's see. I want the tier 6 stuff. Meryl, I've got over 1,800 hours at Warband and I never played with mods. I've played it a lot without mods as well. I think it's pretty good on its own. But let's see. What was I trying to say? Let's see. Emerald MP included, of course. I'm not that into single player. Oh, okay. So I've played a good amount of single player Warband without mods. Let's see. We'll take those. Take those. Oh no. Well, that's too many. That's too many. Okay. We'll give half of them back. How's that? There we go. Actually, you know what? We'll just give those to someone else. That's an easier solution. Then, way if we give up a town or something and we lose track of how much capacity we have.
I'm yours to command. Allow me to inscribe your command in the pages of history in letters of blood.
What?
Or whatever else you may need.
I don't remember her saying that before. Maybe I cancel out of it before she has a chance to say all that stuff. Here, you take some of these. Okay. Less than the first 18 months of Bannerlord, 2,500 hours was beta branch only. Oh, okay. See, aiming more, no warband tweaks. I played it with no mods, and I've also played it on. I played it on PS4 too, so no mods, and I finished it on PS4 more than once too. So there's no mods on that. Let's see. Yeah, that was weird that she said all that, wasn't it? Let's see. Will she do it again? No. That was weird that she said all that stuff. All right. Go this way. What's this? Can I have another castle? Do we? Oh, Sirius is this Sora's. Okay. You. No, I don't. It's the same thing. It's the same choices, I think. Let's see. You take charge. And care for the horses. You get riding, shoot targets, bow. We'll do bow on you because that's actually a little more annoying to get bow skill on a new character. And I wonder what. Let's see, someone's sieging it again. It's for me. For now, at least. Merle, was it comfortable to play Warband on PlayStation? No. But I did it, and I wasn't, like, at the time, I hadn't played any, like FPS or anything on computer. So that was also uncomfortable for me. Like, I wasn't good at using a mouse to aim or do anything like that. Like, I had only played, like, really simple rudimentary games on the computer. And, like, I would use a controller on the computer to play most games and stuff like that. So, none of it was easy for me at first. So, like, here's the thing about Warband on the PlayStation. You have to use the stick to aim your bow. And it's like, it feels like aiming like an artillery or something like that. Like, it's really kind of exaggerated and like slow. Like, the way I would aim the bow is just kind of hold it level and move the horse around or move the character around to try to like line it up with where I needed it to go, rather than actually moving the crosshair of the bow, because that was harder. It was harder to move the crosshair of the bow accurately than to just move the character around. And that's what I would do. But I was a master horse archer on the PlayStation doing that. Like, I could kill like a whole party by myself, like, after a while in Warband, like, an AI party. With horse archery on the PlayStation, and it's ridiculous. And it's like, after then eventually getting used to using a mouse, do we even want to go? Let's siege this and then go over there. I'm mad that somebody is already sieging that again, though. Like, there just shouldn't be that many people available on the map anymore. Oh well. See, let me do that. Okay. I'll be mad if they get that siege done before I can get back over there, though. Let's see. Half. Okay. One. Do one. Where can I put these guys? Oh, I have to go back here. Okay, 1 and 2. Oh, this is this kind of map. Okay, ladders are here. And then we have to go to the little, I don't know what you call that over there. The little backdoor area there. Let's see, 173. Okay, they can go in. I wish they would not run with their spears out like that, though. Or you go right here and you back them up. Go right there. This is where they go, right? I think so. Yeah, that's where they're going. 2. 2, you do not go in. You support them when they go up. You go right here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Listen, I've never played multiplayer. I haven't played a lot of multiplayer. For one, like, I don't know. I was really kind of late to the party for Warband. Like, I mostly played single player. And I played the beta for multiplayer on Bannerlord. Like, you know, before the game, before early access even came out. There was a beta for multiplayer, and I played that, and I thought it was okay. But once the single player came out, I just wanted to play that because it's like, okay, this is more interesting to me than the multiplayer. But I did the multiplayer a bit. Also, there's like issues I have. Like, I have a ping issue when I do multiplayer, so it's hard to really like do anything more than just for fun. That's like, you know, it's kind of fun to run around, but sometimes you're just gonna not perform very well versus like other players, and there's not really anything I can do about it. Like, this is just how the internet is here, you know. Like, you know, that's just how it is. If you play, I mean, some games will try to compensate for that. Like, if you play Dark Souls, they have things, basically they make the connection worse in general so that people with different pings, like, it doesn't affect the gameplay as much. Like, if you do like invasions in like a Dark Souls game, that's usually how they do that. But they don't do that in Bannerlord. Bannerlord, if you have a lower ping, people are bonking you in the back of the head, and there's not much you're gonna do about it. I mean, you can try. You can, like, you see a guy coming and you can just Helen Keller and flail around, and sometimes you get them because they, you know, they don't know what you're doing. But most of the time not. Most of the time they just get you. Let's see, there's someone stuck in a wall here. Okay, okay. Oh, retreated to the keep. This is... I feel like they almost always retreat to the keep now. Guys, well, some of you too. You guys can help too. Yeah. And throw your throwing weapons, drinky champions. These guys back here. And one guy goes running up the stairs. Oh, Meryl. Why do you have a ping problem? I don't know. I just do. I just do. I think the internet here in some ways isn't so great. So, I don't know. I just noticed that in Bannerlord. In the other games, it doesn't matter that much, though. I don't play a whole lot of, like, online games, so it might matter in some, but, like, it is noticeable in Bannerlord multiplayer. I don't think I even know what my ping is when I play most games. Like, if I play, like a Souls game multiplayer, which I haven't done in a while, because I mostly will play those on PlayStation, and I don't want to pay for PlayStation Plus anymore. Like, on PlayStation, you have to pay for their service if you want to do multiplayer stuff. So, I like to play it on consoles, but I'm not going to pay money just for multiplayer stuff on games. Could do Elden Ring all by ourselves. Who's invading me? Nobody, because they're not paying for it. Let's see. Get out of here. Okay. Assing, come here.
I am yours to
I know. Oh, wait. First things first. You... And give you some of these. And you give me all of this stuff. All this stuff. That's good garrison stuff. Caravan, yes. I don't know how we got those, but they can. All of this can go in there. Highwayman, not the raider. And I'll take the raider. I think I'm having a hard time picking these out. Okay. There you go. You. Oh yeah, we'll hire you. Okay. Back in. Garrison. No. 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 Oh, anyways, you asked about warband on PlayStation. Aiming the bow is very different and very rough compared to the mouse. Once you know how to use the mouse anyways. Like I didn't when I first played it, I wasn't good at either of them. Oh, let's see, that's enough. Let's see. Where's our castle that's under siege? Oh, they broke off the siege. Okay, good for you. Good. I'm glad you broke off your siege because I don't feel like dealing with it right now. And the other difference is if you... Oh, no, this is under siege. Okay, we'll go... You know what? No. We'll take this and we'll see. I bet it's the same little punk going around trying to just take a fief, and as soon as some parties show up, they'll run away. Maybe. Let's see, get rid of all this stuff. What is this? Siege. Owner of castle. Proximity bonus. Give it to me, proximity bonus, guys. Don't you know? Don't you know about proximity bonus and ruler bonus? We say that now, but the next one we'll be forced to give it to them. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, the other difference in Warband when you play it on a PlayStation with a controller, the way you give orders, instead of pressing like F keys to open up the menus, you have to press like the left trigger, and then you have to press down on the D-pad, and then you have to like press left and right, and it's like you get used to it. Like I got used to it. Like I finished, the whole map multiple times on a PlayStation, but it's really rough compared to just using F keys on the keyboard. Once you're used to using the keyboard, like at first it was very daunting because I hadn't played. Let's see, I just hadn't played that many like CRPGs on the computer or anything that that makes you actually use a bunch of different commands. Like I would look at the computer like, okay, I want to put a controller in the computer and play it like it's a console. Let's see. Here, a 1, you go up here. And 270. I'm consistently surprised with how many people they have in these castles. Like these are still the same numbers they would have if it was a very healthy faction. So it's like they're not really that bothered by having all their lords in prison and losing most of their fiefs. Like they still have plenty of stuff, plenty of money. Another thing that's upsetting is that like you would think there would be more consequences to losing most of their lords, or having most of their lords in prison. Yeah, put your shield. Oh, you didn't put the ladders up yet. Go on. Go do it. We have time. We have time to wait for you to put those ladders up. Oh, yeah, this game is definitely made for PC. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I haven't played the console version of Bannerlord yet, but I see people complain about it every day, and they're not even complaining about things just about the console, like the controls or anything. They're complaining about like bugs, and a lot of them are bugs that I'm not familiar with on the PC. So I think it's just, I mean, I don't know anything about porting games or anything, but it seems like they're having different bugs come up for the console. And then that makes me have to wonder, well, if they patch those bugs, can they be making new bugs that will affect the PC? You know, like if there's a problem, like if there's bugs that are only showing up on the console and not the PC, does that mean there's some difference in the way they've done it that isn't compatible to where they could be breaking one thing when they fix the other thing? I don't know. I mean, I guess technically they can have different versions for the console, but I thought they were trying to avoid that, and that's why we have, like, why we're getting these hot fixes as versions now instead of just getting hot fixes. Each one is it's version 1.1.1, but really it's just a little hot fix. I mean, it's challenging playing it with a controller. Yeah, well, even when I first started playing Bannerlord, I would use a controller, but what I would do, let's see, for some reason, to me, using like AWSD to move around, for some reason, I felt like it was hard. And I would put a controller in and I would use just the controller stick to move the character, but I would use the mouse. I would have a controller in my left hand and my mouse in my right hand. Use the mouse for aiming and, you know, what you use the mouse for. And I would be using the stick, and like I would hotkey some of the buttons, like the trigger buttons, to do like I don't even remember. There were a couple things I would hotkey some of like the trigger buttons just on like the left side of the controller to do. But I would still use like the F keys. And that was how like I was playing Bannerlord for a while, and it's kind of comfortable, like if you're just using just the stick to move the character. But then I stopped doing that. Like after a while, I don't know why. I think I changed like how I positioned my keyboard so it wasn't bothering. I think it hurt my wrist or something to like keep my wrist like on the keyboard like that the whole time. But then that stopped happening, so now I don't do that anymore. Let's see. One, you can charge. You guys can charge. Let's see. 108. Let's see. I want to go up over here. Let's see. Let's see. Can I get you from here? Okay. One more. Hey, come back. Go back where you were so I can shoot you. There we go. Okay. Spread out. Spread out. One. You guys make sure you charge. Chase these guys down. Let's see. How do you get over there? How do you get where these guys are? Oh, okay, from down there. Can I jump over? No. Let's see. Amen. I put my keyboard on my lap instead of the desktop. Let me see. Instead of a desktop to play or type. Oh. I won't, to me, I don't know. It will move too much when I press the keys. Like, I have to have it on a flat surface. Put my wrist almost like, what's the word? Put my wrist basically straight so that my hand is just right over the keys and just leave it like that. Otherwise, like, I will get like a swollen wrist if I get too weird with it. I don't know. I didn't grow up using like a keyboard or typing or anything, so I think it just took a long time for me to get used to doing like normal computer stuff with a keyboard and stuff. Let's see. Like I want to learn how to type. I want to see if there's like some kind of like game or program or something to like actually like properly learn how to type. Because I realize, you know, now it's like, oh, like I'm one of those people that like presses like, you know, with like 2 fingers and has to look at the keyboard all the time and stuff. And, you know, it's like I could probably learn how to actually type and it would probably help me out in the future. You know, I make typos all the time too. Let's see. Messes with your blood flow. Yeah. Yeah, I have to keep it a certain way. Like, it has to be kind of like below your heart. And yeah. Yeah, you're right. It does mess with your blood flow. So yeah, I have to like be really picky about it. Like, I put it like just right so that it's not pushing too hard on my wrist. But my wrist is also not in like a weird position. Let's see. You meant I do some coding and I have to be comfortable using these things. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And like, that's the thing. Like, if I get a job where I have to do more sitting and more computer things, I should probably learn how to actually type, because like I may do in the past, but I realize now that like, you know, there's no reason to be like that forever, you know? Like, everyone who's good at typing learns how to type, you know? They don't, you know, you just have to do it, and then you know how to do it, you know? So I don't know. I said I haven't done it yet though, but I'm like, I'm sure there's something not that hard I could do to learn how to like actually like type properly. Let's see. You need prisoners to go in the prison. I'm not allowed to do it. I'll take that though. That cons guard. And you give me troops that are not armored horse people. Armored horse people are too good for the garrison. Anything that isn't armored horse people is perfect for the garrison. I mean, keeping your arms and hands lap level is more comfortable. Yeah, it might be. I might try that. That might be. I might have to try something like that. Right now, I just kind of rearranged how I sit and stuff. So, like, this is kind of comfortable for me. But yeah, that might be better to actually have it down lower. I have a real Mickey Mouse setup. Like, I have it like a... I guess it's kind of like a picnic table. It's not really it's just like a table, but it's like a folding table. And then I have like a old wooden crate that I put the TV on to use as a monitor. And I put that on so that it's at eye level, so I don't have to like look down or up. And it's okay though. It's better than it was before. Just move the wires around. Let's see. Like, give me these. These don't go on the garrison, guys. I'm hoping someday we have an option to just tell them, you know, hey, don't put certain things in the garrison. That would make this part of the game much better. Like, if you would just tell them, you can put all of your infantry and archers in the garrison. Like, you just check those types. Like, you just check it. Like, you check other things in the game. Like, in a menu. That's what your clan parties can put in the garrisons. Any other types of troops. Like, they should be able to say tiers too, so that you can put like low tier cavalry. Like, these guys, they can go in the garrison. They'll get killed pretty easily in combat, so I'm not that attached to them. Let's see. Let's see. But I'm mad if there's no one here when we go back up there. So we're going to save, and then if that's the case, we're going to not waste days going over here for nothing. Let's see. Because, I mean, really, we should probably just go to Chara's. Okay. It's for... Oh, interesting. Interesting. He votes for himself. Okay, I can still give it to me, though. Amen. Imagine when Michelangelo was painting the Sistine Chapel with his arms up in the air for hours, for days. Keeping your hands and arms low is better. Oh, that, yeah. I think... Well, yeah, I guess he must have been inclined. He probably had pulleys or something to keep him... Oh, okay, they took care of it. They took care of it. So let's go to Lagada. Let's look for another wanderer, because pretty soon they're gonna start not letting me take more stuff. Let's see, what is being sieged down here? Nothing should be being sieged down here. What happened? Seven people in the garrison. Okay, so here's the thing. The AI took this castle back. They don't put a garrison in it. Okay, Jolan the Wanderer, come here.
This is truly an honor.
It is. It's a big honor. Amen. I must be the only one that does this. I'm sure other people probably do that, because that does sound like a good idea to have it even lower, so that yeah, that's like in a more restful position if your hands are like about where your thighs are. I think that would be better. Let's see. We'll take those two. Let's see. We'll sell some stuff while we're here. Okay. Ooh. I want to give her this. I want to give her something far away so that I still have proximity bonus if I need it. Let's see. You get Abcromer Castle. Yes, you do. It's for you. It's all yours. Actually, wait, are you Vlandian? No, you're Imperial. Okay. Yeah, we'll give you that. You can have this. You have the Joelanas. Your Joel's warriors. There you go. Okay, this problem here. Okay. This is like the 4th time this has happened. What are you thinking about? Don't think. Go take this fief back. Go take it back. Here's the problem. They take it back, they don't put a garrison in it. So it still has like a tiny garrison. So then whatever all the enemies know, they magically know. Even though, like, if we look at this, it tells us question mark, question mark, question mark. Well, we don't know. Maybe it has a giant garrison. Maybe it doesn't. We don't know. But to the AI, they know. They know that it doesn't have a garrison, and they're coming to take it back. And then they'll take it. And then eventually the AI will come take it back. Like, let's say we'll switch it to aggressive. And then I don't know if that actually will help encourage them to take it back. But, oh no, they're already on offensive. Okay. So. But they don't put a garrison in it. So the problem then repeats itself, because it takes a while for the garrison to build up. And yeah, I think just the other night when we were playing it, we had like the same thing happen. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what you're doing. I don't care. Let's see. Go down here, and then I guess we'll hit this castle. It makes sense to leave this area alone and hope maybe the Sarai attack them. Let's see, are you guys at war with anybody? Are you at war? You're just at war with us. This is another thing that's annoying to me, is just that the AI doesn't take advantage of other factions ever. Like, you would think, right, that the SRA would be really happy to attack Vlandia right now. Like, we're paying them for peace because we don't want to deal with them right now. They could easily go take all this stuff back. Well, they're not going to. And that's too bad. It's makes, it's... Yes, you come here. Come here. You need... I will take those and we'll sell some stuff again. Let's see, 67. Is this too much? It's not too much. Oh, good. Okay. Let's see. Do that. Let's see. Save. And let me see. Let me look at the day. Wow, what day we're getting. Because we're getting kind of late in the game, but it's not that late. Like, let's see. What day? We're at day 621. So, I feel like there have been versions where I have finished it by this time in the game. Maybe not quite though. I'll have to look. Like, and I think part of it is these people not doing very well. Like, I think in the versions before 1.1.0, they helped more. Like, they would take a lot more fiefs, and they were better at doing it. And there would also be more armies. Like, I noticed I only have 2 armies running around. Oh no, there's 3 now. Okay, so now there's 3, but for a lot of the game, there's only like 1 or 2, even though we have a ton of clans. And yeah, they just seem bad. Like, they don't help very much. They're really slow to do anything. They don't put garrisons in. And I think that they were better in the past version. I think it does help you clear the map faster, because it's like we're gonna have to do all this. We have to do that. Whereas in the old versions, they would be getting some of them at least. Let's see. Oh, we'll get you though. Let's see. Oh, which fief do I want to give to that guy though? I think we give them the something Canuck Castle. Billia, the prince, come here.
Your Highness.
Yes. Let's see, you get this. And your Billia's camel warriors. Just because I'm a Sari doesn't mean I'm a camel warrior. Well, today it does. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ladder's here. Ladder's way back there. Okay. That half and half. Okay. Nope, not spread and charge. Oh, we're stuck. Okay, 2. Right there. Spread out. Nope. What am I doing? Okay. We can let them just go straight in. There's not that many. And then 4. Don't get too close. You make sure that infantry goes in first. 3. Okay, see, they will all try to go up over there. Don't do that. You go over here. Go over there. You can all charge, but you can't all charge up one side. That's not going to work as well. But 4, come over here. 3, lock the ladders up. Hey. Alright. Dude. Oh, here they come. They're kind of being a bit pokey about it. Come over here. 3. I said put the ladder up. Like you're supposed to mean you put the ladder up. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened between then and now, but you gotta put them up. 3. Put the ladder up. I think sometimes like the command is like coming off or something. Okay, now you advance and go up the ladders. Like I see the gear and I'm pressing it to make them put the ladder up, but I think like somehow it's changing before I see it change, that instead it's just telling them to move there. That's too bad. Alright. I see. Let me check. I'm gonna check OBS every once in a while. Okay. Okay, I think everything is fine. I should probably look at the other side too, though. Let's see. What are you doing, sword sister? Did I accidentally? Yeah, you face the enemy. You don't. I guess I did that. I made everybody go the wrong way. I don't know why they're moving so much now, though. They should just turn around. Like pivot. Pivot in place would be better than the whole formation turning. Okay, okay. Good stuff. Good job, everybody. Wait, you know what? That made me think of something. Because like our brother should be available to us by now. Let's see. Where are you? Eric, okay. So he doesn't start with that many skills compared to like your older brother and stuff, but you do get free points you can spend. So I want to just make him like a good party leader. I'm gonna pump that up. Oh wait, undo. Do like half and half. Oh wait, he doesn't have any bow skill either. Eric, you're kind of fucked up. You're not so great. All right, let's see. This is okay though. Do like get you started. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, couple here. One here. One here. He's not going to be a party leader for a while, so we can do that. Okay. But yeah, these are fine just like that. You can max that out. Okay. Clan. See, I'm used to him joining up around like day 500, but he wasn't available last time I checked, so I don't know. Yeah, you come to me, Farrick. You have work to do.
I am yours to command.
He isn't saying any extra stuff. I don't know why Chalia said all that stuff I had never heard her say before. If maybe some condition changes in the game and she has more to say, I don't know. Let's see, do you have garrison stuff for me? These, I'll take these, I'll take that. Let's see, what is a horse raider is? Raider is tier 5, okay. Yep, that's that then, that's what you can have. Give me this, this. And you can take this, those. And oops, you don't need these. You don't need these, sorry. Have these guys, so there you go. That's fine. They'll siege you anyways. Even if we put 200 people in there, they'll still come try to siege it. Amen. It's probably some new content that's coming. I wonder. Let's see. Let's talk to you again.
I'm yours to command. Allow me to inscribe your command in the pages of history and letters of blood, or whatever else you may need.
Yeah, I never noticed her saying that line before. I wonder when that changed, because she usually just says like the same kind of thing your brother says, or like, oh, I'm yours to command. Let's see. That's fine though. Okay. We'll leave this alone for now. And we'll head over here. I'm pretty mad. I'm pretty mad about this though. I'm mad that nobody is going over here to take it back. And this is like the 4th time a Southern Empire who has no fiefs has taken something back from me, and my vassals just let them do it, and they're really pokey about taking it back, and then they don't put a garrison in it. So usually someone sieges it again before the garrison can build up. Let's see. Why are you so high on the ballot? Oh, because you lost your fief. You lost your fief. Okay. You probably had Azura Castle. So yeah, you can have this. You can have this. That's fine. I mean, I remember they had Sword Sisters pop up before they were added. They had, you mean like in the game? I know there was a troop called a Sword Sister in like the early versions of the game. Like it was in the data files, and I can't remember how it showed up in the game, but like I think it could show up in the game in like really early versions. But then I think they removed it, and then they added Sword Sisters. But the Sword Sisters they added, some of them are similar to the ones that were in like the early version of the game, because that was the thing, is they were just like basic infantry units. They weren't like warband Sword Sisters, but that's also how these ones kind of are, at least some of them. They're not as good as warband Sword Sisters, which is too bad. Let's see. Give me troops. Give me more troops. Why am I not going? Okay. Oh, you have 77 people in here? That's a bit annoying. Okay. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay. Okay, let's do this. Just for fun. No, everybody. No, not that. I'm having such a difficult time with this. I want them to get off their horses, and for some reason, okay, there we go. It was just F5. For some reason, I couldn't remember how to do it. Get off your horses. Warbands or sisters, there are memes about them having magnets on their heads for weapons. It's true. It's true. Some of them would not spawn with helmets, but they were still better than Bannerlord sword sisters. At least, I mean, you could say that about all cavalry though. Like, it was better in a warband because it could actually, like, deliver lethal damage consistently. Like, sword sisters, a little vulnerable, but they're fast and they could just run things down. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, I just want some troops. See, look at this. We get 27 basic recruits from force recruiting because of how high their hearths are. Like, it doesn't give you their normal troops that you can recruit. It gives you basic recruits based on their hearths. It's actually very beneficial to you to do that now. So I don't think the AI can do that. I don't think it can use force recruitment, which is probably good because they get enough free shit anyways, but troops limit, yeah, it's fine for now. Here you go, play with some weapons. Play with some ranged weapons. Play dress up. Put on armor until you learn how to be a crossbowman. And more too, because I don't trust that. This always lies. It says it turns red, but then there's always some that still can't level up unless you give a few more. It's 30 out of 30, yes. Okay, I guess you guys can all rank up too. There you go. I know. Okay. You take all this. Yes. And these, and then, you know what? You leave this stuff with me. Leave it with me. You can have more of these though. He has a lot of medicine too. It's okay to give him good stuff. Let's see. Do that, and then we still need to take all that. We still have a lot of Vlandia to deal with. Vlandia is really big. We're very slow. Let's see, let's look at our speed. Oh, we're disorganized. It kind of annoys me that we get disorganized from very small things like that. Like defeating small parties and hitting the village like that. I feel like that shouldn't disorganize you. It should only be like appropriately sized forces that make you take that speed bonus. Or speed malice. Ooh, they have this. So we need to just rush in there. We can't let them have that. Oh, wait. Never mind. They're building a catapult. They built a catapult, so now they shouldn't have the ballista out. They should just have that catapult. That's good. That helps us out. There you will move up half. Okay, that one's almost in half. Okay. Oh, we're nice and close here. We're nice and close. 2, you go right here. This is kind of a nice looking map. Or you go back here. 3, the ladder up. The ladder up. Catapult misses. 1. Yep, both ladders, please. And look at this map. Yeah, it's kind of a nice looking map with a river going all the way like that. I mean, it's just cosmetic. We can't do anything with it, but it looks cool. Let's see. Why are you guys slow walking over there? Why are you slow walking? You should Yeah, that catapult's gonna get you. You didn't really hustle to get where I told you to go. Well, it will give us our medicine skill. Okay. 3. Maybe I put them in a... Did I put you in a shield wall? Usually they won't get in a shield wall while they're approaching the ladders, even if I want them to. I don't think that's what it was. Okay, now you can do a shield wall though. Put up this ladder. It never ends. It never ends. Like telling troops to put the ladder up. See, they're gonna run over there to go up those ladders instead of just putting up this ladder. 1. Put up this ladder. Unfortunately, the guys up on this ladder will stop what they're doing and come back to try to put that ladder up too. Or just move over here. Whatever they think they're doing here. Alright, 1. Put the ladder up. I should have just got off the horse and done it. Let's see, so go on. Go on. Go up the ladder, please. I feel like Advance seems slightly more successful at making them go up the ladders that are closer to them than charging them, even though you should be able to just charge them. Let's see. Or try to hide here. Oh no, that's not gonna work. The guy's already shooting at me. Go over here. If I had the RTS mod in, we could do this and then pop up and still watch the siege. I just want to hide. Check OBS. And check YouTube control room. Okay. Okay. They're fine. Alright, now spread out in 1 and 3. You can charge. You can charge. Alright, let's go. Get up there. Okay. That was bizarre. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. You need at least a foot between my head and your ass, mister. It's not that kind of game. We didn't put in the mods for that kind of stuff. Oh, the one guy. Okay. Okay. Into the keep. Merle, did you make your avatar? Your VTuber avatar? I customized it. What I did is I went on Booth and I found like an armor asset someone made, and it was only like $1. Like it's in yen, but it was like the equivalent of like $1 to buy the armor asset. But then what I do in like what's it called, V1.1.3 Studio, you can like mess with it and you can like stretch it and change it. So because I don't know how to do that stuff, I kind of want to learn like how to do like 3D modeling and stuff, but I don't know how to do it now. So I did that, and so I made it different than it was, because it looks kind of like a generic plate armor type thing. Like it looks a little goofy because like all V-Roid stuff looks a little bit goofy, but I made it look more goofy because I kind of wanted it to look kind of Muppety. So I kind of stretched it out, made the head big, made the arms longer, and you know, it looks a little different, but it's still, that's what it is. It's an armor asset. And then for the face, what I did is I'm actually using OBS to invert it and to remove some of the colors so that it's black instead of metallic colored, and also so that it's transparent, so that like you see how you can still see like the health bar and stuff like that through it. You can kind of see through it because like none of it is actually solid, so like it will change when there's like lighter stuff behind it. And that's actually OBS. That's not like part of the model. It's just changing how that capture screen is capturing the image. That's capturing the it's actually VMagic Mirror is what I'm using to run the model, because big surprise, I don't have an iPhone. I don't really want to get one either, so I'm using weird stuff to do it, but that's why it's like this. Anyways, and the way it's see-through, it's like inverted, so things that are very light, well, let me see how to explain it. Okay, so very dark things will appear transparent. Very light things will look dark. So the light spots are what are making it have like the shadow, and the dark spots are, you know, where you can see through. So the face is super dark, so that it's just transparent. And then the eyes and the mouth have to be, they have to be almost like this light teal color in order to be red when you invert the colors. There's probably a way to do it differently to just make it red, but because I'm inverting like all of it, I don't know how to do it separately. So I had to make those. It's like a, let's see, is it teal? It's like the color of the Khuzaits. They're like their color, but a little lighter than that. That's the kind of color that I have to use to make the red. And then there's supposed to be parts of the eyes that kind of come out, but I think I made the eyes too small the last time I did it. But if you watch like the older ones, there's like, I mean, you can kind of see it. They come out sometimes. They're like things that will come out of the eyes, and that's just because I forget which part of the eye is it, but I made it too big, and I made so that like it's bigger than the actual eye socket is. So sometimes when it's looking around, these things just kind of stick out of the eyes, but I kind of liked it. So then I did it more. I did it on purpose so that like these tentacle red things will just poke out of the eyes sometimes. But it doesn't happen that much now because I wanted to make I thought it didn't look silly. Yeah, yeah, you're right, turquoise. It's kind of a turquoise color that I had to use to be able to invert it and make it like this red color. But I didn't think it looked silly enough. So I tried to make it look more silly. I think it looks better. It looks more silly now. So looks pretty good. Looks pretty appropriate for my level of content to have it silly now. I didn't want it to be too serious looking, but that's a work in progress though. I'd probably like to make something better at some point, but right now it serves a purpose of having some representation on the screen, and I don't know, I think it's funny looking, you know, I like it. Let's see. Let's see, but yeah, I'm not going to spend like hundreds of dollars to have, you know, and stuff like that. I'm not in any position to do stuff like that just for having something on the screen, but maybe someday, Let's see. No one's in the tavern. We'll hire those crossbowmen though. Let's see. And we're playing the Wanderer gotcha now. Every time we siege a town, will we find a new Wanderer to make into a vassal or not? I mean, really, we should be fine now. Except the AI is just not doing so well. Merle, I think it looks pretty good and stylish. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. I've gotten some... The only small problem is transparency a little bit, as you said. Yeah, I I like it, at least like when I'm playing Bannerlord, because I realize that it's like you can still kind of see, you can still see like the stat bar through it, and I think that's okay. Because the point isn't like to be staring at the model, you know. It's kind of okay that it doesn't completely obscure the corner. The other thing though, I could always move it though. Like if I change it and it's not transparent, I can just put it someplace else. But I like the face being transparent because I don't know how to make the face. So just making it be like, okay, well, now there's basically not a face. There's just a mouth and eyes in the helmet. So that it takes care of that, not having to bother trying to like actually make a face that looks like, you know, looks like something. Let's see. Do you guys have some troops for me too? Yeah, come here. I'm sure you have some. You have these. You have these. We'll take them. We'll take all this stuff. What was that? That was a clunky noise. I don't like that. Now we have too many prisoners. Vlandia Knights. Did I give her something that I didn't want to give her, maybe? I did something I didn't want to. Okay, everything's fine now, though. I don't think it's gonna... Oh, I pressed reset. Okay. Alright. As I can tell, I'm getting tired now. I pressed reset and undid. That's all I was doing, though, right? We already dealt with our prisoner. Okay. Okay. And now discard some more stuff. Oh wait, we'll do this first. We shouldn't have that much stuff in here. So level them up. I noticed she had some recruits and looters and stuff like that, so we might as well. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't have any maybe did I already do it and I forgot? It's unusual for that to not have a bunch of stuff queued up. Let's see. Maybe I did it and I just forgot. Let's see. Give me this. Oh no, not that. Give me these. I should have just took all of it. That's most of it. You give me my Galam. I don't want that in the garrison. Caravan guard. Militia. Let's see. That's pretty good. 70s. That's a good start for a garrison. Alright. Let's go this way. Ferric joined our party. Ferric. Let me take a look at you, Ferric. This looks like Ferric armor to me. There you go. And a Ferric helmet. And that's all we've got for you. I guess I neglected to actually pick out better stuff for you. We've had all this time to do it too, and we still didn't. Oh, this is even better than what you've got. Okay. You take that. You can have... I mean, this isn't bad. It's not bad. I guess those are kind of bad, but oh well. So you have a chain horse thing. You can have... At 60, 64. You can have 64 horse armor instead. This is a palfrey. I think that's about all you can do right now. Steppy horse. Yeah. I think 10 more HP might be a good idea since you're going to be kind of derpy for a while. So get a balanced hunting bow. And you get 3 large bags of arrows. And good luck getting to 30 bow skill. Then you can have this. Then you can have this. Then you can have this. Merle, why aren't you just sending your troops when it's 650 versus 150 in battles and sieges? Because I don't want to, because some of them will get killed. Some of them will get killed even when it's like we overpower them a lot. If we auto-calculate them. Some of my cons cards will get killed because we have so many of them. And then as we keep doing this, like, it will wear us down. So we might do that, like, when we're almost done with the game, we might start doing that just to get, like, some of it done. But, like, right now, we'll be, like, bleeding off, like, 1 or 2 each time we do that. And then it will catch up to us, and I don't want to have to go, like, make new troops just to fight. You know, we're kind of just pushing for clearing everyone out of the map now. Let's see. Are we here? Okay. Give me these. It's very generous. I don't know why this village will even give us so many troops. Let's see. You have 69 troops. Okay. Let's see. We'll take a look. We'll take a look here. So they have 69 people. So we have like 10 times the people and probably like 30 times their power. So sometimes it will still deprive me of one of my guys. Okay. That time, I guess not that time. Just because I said so, it didn't do it. Just to make me a liar. You give me these? Okay, good. Yes. But I could probably do it sometimes. I don't know. I'm just used to always doing it in the normal battle. But I mean, we also have like almost no tactics too. So, I mean, the thing with tactics though is it has to be pretty high before it actually starts giving you like a noticeable advantage, like in how many troops you're really using or you're losing. We also have really high medicine too though. But I don't know that like the perks from the medicine, like the bonus to HP from our medicine, I don't think that does anything in the auto-calc. The medicine itself, like we'll have a decent chance of them getting knocked out instead of getting killed. But, like, let's see here. Oh, this is Stewart. I wonder how long, well, I guess for a while. I guess we've had that for a while. We didn't bother to do it. But like with this, so they get +1 H point, H point, 1 hit point for every 2 skill points over 200. So they're getting, I'm just going to say they're getting 40. They probably don't really get 40 because they get more than 40, but I'm just going to say it's 40. So we do a live battle. They're a bit tougher. They can take maybe a couple more hits before they go down. If we do an auto calc, it doesn't matter. It just uses its own fun system to decide who lives and dies. Let's see. You take some of these. You're not going to say the line this time? Okay. That's fine. Varric. Oh, we have too many prisoners too. Okay. Varric is learning the ropes now. Merle, haha, no worries. I know it. Bad logic. Merle, I am just giving battles because I don't use valuable troops that much, so I don't lose much. Yeah, that's another way to go about it, and I do see people doing that with success. Like, is just grab like whatever troops, and then as long as you know you can win the auto battle, you just do it. And then you grab more troops, and then, you know, you're not spending the time doing the actual battles, and it doesn't matter. And like you said, like if you didn't build up 100 or 200 cons guards. Like, if you don't do that, then you don't have to worry about it. You're just using whatever troops you got. And it does, like, I mean, and that's what the AI does. So obviously it's fine. Like, you know, you can do it. You just have to have enough troops to know that you're not going to accidentally win. Let's see. Why does this say the defenders are our party? Why does it, that's just got to be some weird bug. Okay, give me these. And okay, so this one's just going to give them to me. That's not that many though. Oh well. Merle, in your case, it's normal. Yeah, let's see. Hey, will you guys talk to me first? Come here, looters, owner of Charis. Yes, it's for me. It's for me. It's not for you. You just got a thief, buddy. Let's see. Oh no, we didn't break the game, did we, by doing that? Yeah, you just got a thief. You don't get another one. Maybe forever. Are we gonna catch you?
We're not looking for
You join me. Yeah. You get to live in the garrison. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy that I was able to catch you? You don't have to be a looter anymore. Look, you want loot? You want loot? I'll give you all the loot you ever wanted, looters. There you go. Let's see. Oh, there's still peasants. Okay. Looter, you become infantrymen. Okay. How about you guys? What are you doing? Okay. Let's see, what else did I have here? Oh, 15 Vlandia Knights. Okay. This is a bit bigger of a town. All right. Let's see. One. Oh, there. It'll let us get nice and close here. 1, 2. Three, 4. Not exactly sure where the ladders are. I'm assuming there's somewhere like that, though. Get 1 over here. 2. I don't know. Where are those ladders? Oh, they're right there. Okay. 3. Put the ladders up. 4. Get nice and close. Yeah, somebody take care of those crossbowmen. 4. Okay, you're right there. Why aren't you shooting? Alright. Where's the ladders, guys? They're right here. Okay. Get close. Alright. Group 4. Are you not doing your work over here? You need to be shooting these guys. Can you not see him? I think you can see him. I think you can do just fine. Okay, 3. Ladder. Three to the ladder. All right. You can advance. Advance. Oh, I wonder if I should put some people over here. Let's see. 2. I have half of you. Come deal with these. Go right here. 5. Look at those people. Let's see if they go for that. So I should see some people going over there. Deal with those guys. Or just get shot by those guys. We'll see. Ooh. Let's see. Hey. Gonna say, guys gotta go up this ladder too. Come on. Come on. See how to do it? Okay. Let me see. 77. Okay. In charge. 3. Stand apart. In charge. Run faster now. Now that you're inside. I don't know where these guys are going exactly. We'll go with them. Go over here. It's kind of a little bizarre. 20. What are you doing? You're not even gonna put your shield up? I'm gonna drop anything on me? Nope. Okay. What happened over here? What happened over here? Okay. Somebody fell through the steps here. So everybody is stuck trying to fight them. Okay. They eventually got him though. Okay. And something similar probably happened over here. Someone fell through the stairs. And now this is happening. Okay. Everyone come over here. Let me see what's going on over there. Okay, they got one of them. There's one left still. Okay, someone got him. Good. People stuck in the wall all the time. Okay. Consguard, yeah, this one's for you. Let's see. I don't see anyone. Let's go. Let's see, 9. I don't really have trouble in the siege battle. I am always worried though, because I think it seems like they could probably, or not the siege battle, I mean the keep battle. Like they could probably fall through a wall and get stuck or something. But I don't think I've seen it happen so far. Now we can jump on the bed. Okay. Let's see. Take the troops, take the prisoners. Quality spike battling. Oh, too short. Too short. Let's see. The folly of the Western Empire is taken prisoner by disgruntled people of Calradia. That's us. Anyone in the tavern to hire? No, we fail. We fail the Wanderer. Gotcha again. Okay. Gonna do our little routine here. Chalia. I'll give you a bunch of prisoners.
Allow me to inscribe your command in the pages of history and letters of blood, or whatever else you may need.
I wonder why she says that. It seems kind of like a backhanded insult. Like, is she saying we're too violent or something? I don't know. You give me all these good little grunts. There we go. Oh, mine. Give me these. Give me that. I'll give you this. We're not gonna bother leveling them up. We just did it. Let's see. Can have some recruits in the garrison. It won't hurt anything. There, well, that's a fine garrison to start with for them. Well, I find it cute. Yeah, that she says that. I mean, I don't know. Like, what does she mean? What did she mean by that? Okay, Dashwall, what are you doing? You're running from Ingard's party. Dashwall, I find it very unlikely that you should actually be running from anybody's party. What is your... He's 27 troops. Why are you an army? I guess he's trying to start an army back there. I don't know. Let's see. These are my vassals, though. This is what they do. He starts an army. He goes all the way, like... This is about as far into enemy territory as he could get. He's all the way back here. And he somehow gets beat up. He has 29 wounded troops. And he's trying to run away from somebody. That's my vassals. This one here. They're going to Ormoford Castle to besiege it. Okay. Okay. It's good. You should do that. That's a good idea. You need to finish the siege and put a garrison in it. And he won't. Okay. Here's my favorite vassal of the day. Actually sieging this castle. Unfortunately, he also won't put a garrison in it afterwards. So most likely as soon as he goes 5 feet away, somebody will try to take it back. But... because they all know, they know they get a little alert on their Twitter that this castle only has 5 guys in it. So they all come back to try to take it from all around the map. It's too bad. Let's see. Alright, I think I gotta call it here for tonight, though. That's a good stopping point. Let's see. Let me review what I did here. Not in detail, but... where were we? We were just like... we're like over here. We took all these castles. We took a lot of castles. I think I took this, and this, and this, and this. We took all of this. Took this castle. We took a lot. We did a lot of sieges in a short amount of time. We have a lot. It's very daunting. Just look at that. And like all of that, we have to do all of this. Now we have to come back. We have to deal with this too. And then like past versions, your vassals would just help you a lot more. So like by this point in the game, like some people have told me that they would just wait in town and let their vassals finish the map off once they were this big, but that's not the case anymore. They are not. They are twiddling their thumbs. We're lucky if they take like one fief in the time it takes us to take like 10 of them. And yeah, it's definitely tougher, and it's making the game take longer. It's like I'm pretty sure there's been games fairly recently where I was finished with the whole map by this time day wise, like by day 600 something. We were done with the map, and not because we executed people or anything, but just because we made a bunch of clans and took over the map, just like in this game, doing the same thing basically. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go though. Yeah, Flessin, you have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Meryl, you have a good night too, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you very much for stopping by and chatting with me. And thank you anyone else who watches it later, anyone who showed up and didn't chat. That's fine too. Everyone have a good night, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream this tomorrow or not, but I'll definitely try to put a waiting room up at night before I am, when it, like at least a couple hours before. If I stream it, it will be at night again, though it won't be in the daytime. Alright, everyone have a good night. Thank you very much.